How's it going, everyone? I want to do the next video of my skid steer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a before and an after of I have a problem with my skid steer that it's not throwing the snow as far as I thought it should, and I think it can go a lot farther. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to do a video of how far it'll throw the snow right now, and then I will do it again after I'm done, and I'm going to take you through the process of what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is down here on the auger, right in there, on each one of these, actually I'm only going to do 2 of them, but as you can see, the space between the actual housing and let's see if I can get you in there, and the blades is just way too much. It's just not throwing the snow the way it should. So what I'm going to do is I've got some mud flaps that are pretty heavy duty. They're double thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill 3 holes on each one. I've got lots of washers and good bolts, and I'm going to mount those on there just so it just touches the edge there, and as it uses it will wear it down. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to take you back over here, and I'm going to blow a little bit off this bank, just cut it back a little bit. So I'll set you up here and you can judge for yourself after I'm all done to see if it will actually throw it far enough. So there we go, I got that set up, and I'm just gonna run over and get in the skid steer, so I'll be right back. So as you can tell, it does throw the snow not too bad, but you get into anything wet and it just doesn't throw it. It's just a pain in the butt. And I've already add, you can see right in the middle of the auger there on the front, I added a steel square plate. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, right there you can see that plate. Because the space between here and this spiral is just way too much, and it always leaves a mound right in front of garage doors, and that's just no good. So I'm guessing maybe about 25 feet right now it throws it. So I'm going to do this, and I'll show you a bit of what I'm doing. Just, it's probably boring to sit and watch me drill holes and put this on, but I'll take you through a bit of it, and when we're all done we'll set you back up and we'll test it again and see if it actually makes a difference. So And after I'm done this, the next project's actually going to be to put a stereo in this skid steer. I spend so much, like I think I put 300 hours on it this winter already doing snow. So that's a lot of time to spend inside here with no music, or no radio for that matter. So I got a used stereo for 40 bucks and some speakers for 20 bucks and an antenna for $9 at Walmart. So now that I've got all that stuff, it's all ready to go in, but that'll be a completely separate video. So yeah, I'm gonna get this into my little shop and we'll get started. Okay, so when I went to Canadian Tire to get mud flaps, the best ones, the thickest ones I could find were these ones, and they just happened to be for a Mustang, and I think they were $22, I'm pretty sure is what I paid for them. So anyways, what I'm going to do is take this off. It does come with some self-tapping screws right there in the corner. Not going to use those. Those will go in the screw drawer. And then these two mud flaps. Those are some heavy-duty staples. And so what I'm going to do is I've got to measure the space on the actual blade. So I'm going to measure that, and then I'm going to cut this out. And I'm probably going to leave, I don't know, I'm guessing 5 to 6 inches. So that gives me a good place to bolt. I'm going to bolt one at the back and probably two up closer to the front. So, and I will probably, well, not probably, I have to take my chute off so that I can access that to drill them. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cut these pieces, and then we'll be back. So I'll see you shortly. Okay, so I cut the mud flaps down. Now it's just a Musta. So, and they're 6 inches by 5 1/4. That fits in my slot perfect. So, and what I've done here too, it's hard to see, but I've taken a razor blade and I've thinned this edge out just so there's less resistance against it until it does wear in nice. So the next thing to do is to get these into place, get some small holes drilled, and then work my way up to 1/4 inch, which the bolts are. So I'm going to get these laid out and then get the bolts in, and we'll be back. Okay, all right, well, got all the pieces on. You can see there's one there, and then on the opposite side down there. So, and that's what you want to do. You don't want to put them, you know, one on one or one on another here, like side by each there, because that will just throw the balance off. At least this way, it's equal on both ends. And still haven't put the chute back on. Broke 3 drill bits drilling that metal out. So just because of the angle, and if you get off just a little bit on your angle, you'll end up breaking bits. So yeah, I broke about $20 worth of bits, at least. So the next thing is to get this chute back on, and then I will get you guys set up back out where you were, and we'll try blowing it now and see how much better it blows snow. So we'll be back here in a minute. Okay, there you go. There it is running. So what I've done, I'm just going to let it run for, I don't know, a minute or so. And then I just want to make sure that all of it's seated in properly. Got a bit of a hydraulic leak right on one of these clamps there. I see that. Lovely. It's always something. Anyways, I'll walk this down there and then we'll be back and we'll test her out. Okay, I'm going to put you in a different spot here. I ran out of snow at the other spot. I'll be back in 2 seconds here with the skid steer. go. I'd say it does, I don't know, I'd say about 25% farther than it was. And this is the revs about half. I can also put the revs quite a bit higher. So I'm actually quite impressed for the about $27 it cost me to do that. And I mean, I have enough rubber to do it again to another one, so not that I have another one, but so there you go. There's a cheap, inexpensive way to make your snowblower throw a lot farther. And you know, it took me about an hour to do. You could do this to a regular, you know, walk behind snowblower too. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a big tractor one like this. But there you go. Thanks to all the new subscribers, and of course all the old ones too. And I hit 163 subscribers last night, so that's really exciting. And so stay tuned. There'll be lots more videos coming. And thanks for checking this one out. Talk to everybody soon.